Okay. I've gotten home from work. I'm actually shattered. I made a community post saying I wasn't going to react to it on the day because I thought that I should be in a better mood for it. But the thing is, it might perk up my mood. So actually, I do think I should watch it. I am going to skip ahead though past the wait delay because I don't have to wait for it because I'm not watching live. Oh, what an area. Why is there a...
Huh?
Aww.
I'm here too, Cassie. It's so great to see you.
Aw,
Hello,
cute.
you two. I almost thought we couldn't reach Miss Caster's. How are things going over there?
It's a bit dark here, Mr. Albert. But there's no need to worry about me.
That's good to hear.
Where's your sister?
Actually, where's Miss Cipher?
Here.
Oh.
Ask, and you shall receive. Miss Cipher, are you...
Having signal issues? Don't worry, the wind is just a bit strong here in Akaba. Lady Cipher, are you okay? Don't worry.
Oh my god, alright. Why is he carrying a what? Hi. I'm anticipating this.
My ancestor.
Easy
Celius
skip
the
though.
Bay Thunder Knight,
On both banners.
raised
Easy
her
skip.
spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Miss Hyacinth! Will it
The
eat her?
fat pony.
Let's have a break.
Cute.
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
So, are you a healer remembrance? Come on.
Faint light. Dispel the gloom.
Chubby.
Stir the skies. Priceless Air's flame-chased journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together.
Big bird mech.
Seriously,
Cat.
where did they hide that thing?
Please don't be good for Akron. Please don't. Oh, there he is.
Cat and mouse time. Don't fight so I can leave early. Our cute play session is
What on earth? Was that a magnet? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's kind of neat.
We'll pick it up.
Whoa! Is Cat gonna die? Oh!
The Caster's in me.
Imbibe Lunaire, let's go! And Phainon, our guy! And we know his sword is the mirror of the Flame Reavers. Come on, it's him. Oh, ooh. Kevin Paz! Let's go. I want the end bits.
The will of humanity.
Shot out, okay. Oh, my God. That's dead people. That's multiple dead people. I saw that. Cipher, dead. Who was that? It's like, I know that there's a dead Mydei on one, which is rough.
Witness. The will of humanity.
Was that Don Heng in red? Also, poor Mydei.
And weather your world is currently sunny already. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.3, The Fall of Dawn's Rise special program.
All in.
I'm Albert, your favorite announcer. Welcome, three guests.
Phainon comes home.
Why don't you
He
say
just does.
hello to everyone?
These two banners don't matter. to me.
I'm Cipher. Hi, everyone. I'm Hyacinth, a healer from the Twilight Courtyard.
Hello, everyone. I'm Casterus. It's a pleasure to be on the special program.
Welcome,
Hey.
welcome.
Where's
Thank
your
you,
sister?
Mr. Albert, for inviting us and for setting up such a special broadcasting location.
It is pretty interesting. Are we in the sky right now?
This is to bring everyone first-hand intel about the Aeronova. After all, I've been personally watching the Flame Chase Journey's progress too. For example, in the previous version story, we saw the Chrysos heirs recover the core flames of death and reason. And we learned through Professor Anax's experiment that the world of amphoreus is essentially in a cycle.
That's correct. The Titans of today are the Chrysos heirs of
The
the
question
previous
is the
cycle.
cycle
We did make a lot
actually
of progress,
working as
but we
intended?
also paid a heavy price. Cassie took over Death's authority and remained in the Netherrealm to maintain the cycle of life and death, while Professor Anaxa reached the end of his journey as a living man.
A hero's journey is always accompanied by farewells. But I'm convinced their sacrifices will not be in vain. In version
Yeah,
3.3,
multiple characters look like they
Trailblazers
might
set out
die
with
this
the
version.
Chrysos
Like, come on.
heirs their final
Unless
campaign of
Cypher's
the Flame
faking
Chase
it.
Journey. That is, the battle against the Sky Titan. Speaking of Aquila, no one has ever
So
been
is it
able to
weekly?
uncover the secrets.
It'd be
even though you
fun.
can see the
I
sky
wanna
just
fight the
by
big
lifting
metal
your head
bird.
and Akuma.
That's just how it is. The sky has remained untouchable throughout Amphoreus' history, and anything beyond the sky is strictly taboo. Most people both respect and fear Aquila.
The histories say that Aquila is a giant bird with 100 eyes, that the sky itself is their eyelids, and that they govern the dawn and dusk of the world. They once fought against Nikodor in the Chrysos War. The
Fun.
Sky Cities back then were powerful states that could even stand toe-to-toe against Castrum Kremnos. As for the worlds beyond the sky, it's said that some people once made skyships to overcome Aquila's curse upon the sky, only to have their entire city-state reduced to ashes.
Compared to how other Titans bring faith and protection to the people, Aquila appears particularly arrogant and seems to only demand fear from humanity.
Besides, now the sky is stopping Gray and Danny from going home.
But don't worry, the Trailblazer will be able to go
I don't think
home
it's
once
just
this
them,
battle is
considering, you know.
Albert, let's not jinx it.
over. Okay, no jinxing. But since no one has managed to reach the
They've
sky
got an
for
emanator of
thousands
erudition
years,
who seems
that
to be
just goes
blocking
show
things
that
from
Aquila
entering and
is the
leaving,
most
so that's not
challenging
true.
foe on the Flame Chase journey so far. Ooh, I've been too scared to even fly at Amphoreus. What if Aquila turns me into a barbecued owl with one thunderbolt?
So,
Cipher
any
seemed
possible
too
way for us
interested.
to reach the sky?
Don't worry, Cassie. Just leave that to me. As a descendant of the sky, I've never forgotten how to return up there.
That's right. In version 3.3, Hyacinth will lead the heroes in carrying out a ritual and summoning a rainbow bridge to head to Aquila's abode together.
That's a descendant of the sky for you. But instead of worrying about how we'll get up there, shouldn't we worry more about what'll happen once we've ascended?
True.
Ooh,
Fight.
Feel the power of the sky.
Hey! Which side are you on?
I was just trying to set the mood. After all, the Flame Chase journey has been through so much. Apart from enemies in the sky, there are also problems on the ground. The last core flame of the Flame Chase journey, the core flame of the world-bearing Titan, remains protected in Dawn Cloud by the Council of Elders and has not been returned.
Correct. Though the Council of Elders is losing their power, they do still have that trump card up their sleeves. We must be on the lookout for their counterattack.
Yes, and the Flame Reaver also appeared in the trailer we just saw. Ticking
Yes.
time
Fun.
bomb still hasn't been dealt with.
But Lord
What
Mydei is now
emanator
permanently
is he?
stationed
Because
in
we
Castrum
know
Kremnos,
multiple
and I must
names
remain in the
because of the
Netherrealm.
Zenja. Their list of
Well, the
arch
other
enemies has a
Chrysos
name
heirs
of a
must go
bunch
on
of
the
the
campaign against
emanators.
Aquila.
Sundavara makes the most sense
There's so
based
much
on
we need
design.
to all do at the same time. Just how exactly can we protect Kefali's core flame?
To protect World Bearing's cord flame, maybe we can trouble a certain demigod who hasn't been a part of the team for a long time.
Help us, Miss Cipher!
Meow. Maybe it'll become an interesting game of trickery.
Apart from the pursuit of Aranova within Amphoreus,
It'll be
the
funny if she
geniuses
steals it.
beyond
Let's
this
go.
world are also keeping a close eye on things. Madam Herta's
But the
data
thing is,
spirit
we see her
entity
dead, so she
successfully
steals it and
reached
gets
the vortex
murdered
of
by the
Genesis
Flame Reaver.
at
That's
the
kind
end
of rough.
Version 3.2's main story. And we learn from her conversation with Lygus that the third path enveloping Amphoreus is the destruction.
Yeah,
As the
obvious.
geniuses continue their investigation, the source of Amphoreus' tragedy will gradually be revealed. And
Can
the
we see
fates
more
of
March
Amphoreus
in
and
the
cosmos
garden, please?
will also begin
I
to
wanna.
tangle. As for how, that will be up to the Trailblazers to find out in the upcoming story. To make sure that everyone can smoothly pass the final challenge before reaching the Aranova, Albert, and bringing you the latest reports on the Sky, Castrum, and Aquila. Today, the Eye of Twilight has clear
Ooh.
weather, low humidity, and a high UV index. Make sure you stay hydrated and cover up. This is the heart of the Sky Cities. The various intricate machines here can control the weather, and you can enjoy
Concerning.
the meteorological
This is how
phenomena
advanced
using the
Amphoreus
celestial
is.
mural.
But these grandiose buildings were gradually abandoned over time, and all traces of Aquila, the Sky Titan, have been lost. Some claim that they are now hiding in the depths of the Eye of Twilight.
Though this place now lies empty and lifeless, we may still glean the Sky Folk's past glory and wisdom from the traces left behind by time.
What a magnificent city hiding in the sky. I bet there's lots of treasures that we've never seen on the ground.
Yeah, I also feel like this place seems very different from everywhere else in that forest. Of course, please be careful as you observe
It's
the
far
view
too
above
advanced.
the
Like,
clouds.
I mentioned the previous time during,
this
I think it was an
splendid
Access
sky
trailer,
we'll be
that this
fighting
got me
Aquila,
thinking
the
about what would
sublime,
happen if
radiant
Amphoreus
avatar
was
of the
just
sky.
left alone. It
The
just
Sky Titan
advanced
is the
so
most
far beyond
capricious
everywhere
of
else.
The 12 Titans. We really need more information about them before we
Their
begin the
advancement seems to
campaign.
be completely
That's
under
right.
control by
In
other
the
things.
first phase of the
Oh!
battle, the weather will be clear. Clear weather will have a starting temperature that can deal damage to allies. Aquila will increase environmental temperature over time, and their damage against allies will also increase as the temperature climbs.
Rude.
Allies will also be able to deal more damage to Aquila when the temperature rises.
Guess
But
I
it's
know
better
what
to
I
attack
need to
as many
farm.
enemy targets as possible to reduce environmental temperature and reduce incoming damage.
You'll get a heat stroke if it gets too hot, so make sure everything stays cool. All right.
Well, that's right. And in the second phase of the battle, we will meet lightning and thunder. Storm clouds will descend together with sharp gales. During this phase, the environment will accumulate thundercloud stacks, and Aquila will deal damage to allies based on the number of thundercloud stacks.
A sunny day turned into stormy weather in the blink of an eye.
When allies attack Aquila in the second phase of the battle, they can
Cool
seize thundercloud
animations.
stacks, and Aquila will damage themselves.
It's nice
based
to
on
have
the
a
thundercloud
weekly
stacks
from
seized by
Amphoreus
allies.
now.
After allies have seized all thundercloud
And something
stacks,
new to
the
farm,
Titan
Jesus
will become
Christ.
weakness broken.
But that's not all. In the
Oh?
third phase of the battle, the weather will get even worse, and Aquila will deal a set amount of damage to allies.
Oh.
Rude.
Don't panic, everyone. I'll provide off-field assistance to the team during the third phase.
As
Okay,
the most
fun.
reliable healer in Akuma, having Miss Hyacinth around means
Reminds
you've
me
got
of
even more
Dan Heng's
protection.
appearance during the Fantalia
Not
one.
bad, little girl. You've got the intel, and you've got the moves.
Echo of War, Glance of Twilight
Ooh,
will also become available
yeah.
in version 3.3. Trailblazers can obtain the character Cipher's advanced trace level up material, Day Thunder Anamnesis, after completing the challenge. Here's a kind reminder that the character Hyacinth's advanced trace level up material is Lost Echo of Shared Wish. Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
Sure.
That brings an end to our introduction to the stories about the sky. We'll be back in a bit, so don't go anywhere.
Already done this. Oh! Really, cat? Stealing its crown? Yeah. Really? It's attached. Poor thing. Vomit. Do not touch it. Oh, pretty. Aw. Silly thing. Skip. But it is cute and silly. She's so proud of it. Jesus. That animation. Ooh. It can look very pretty. Why is it so derp? No, but... Alright.
Oh, even our studio feels all warm and fluffy now after seeing how cute and lovely Miss Hyacinth is.
It's my duty to rejuvenate everyone. I'm the head healer of the Twilight Courtyard, and I've always been responsible for the Flame Chase's health and wellness.
She's also great at taking care of the chimeras. The chimeras work hard thanks to her. That's how you grow a business, you know?
I was very surprised at first by Miss Hyacinth's warmth and healing. It's a far cry from the impression I got of the descendants of the sky from the history books.
Oh, and what do the history books say?
Fun.
They are usually tall and ferocious, and brave and warlike.
Not
Or
you,
They
bird.
have the authority to control the weather. Some legends even claim that the sky folk have wings. Albert, I know you have wings, but this is local amphoreus history we're talking about here.
Fine.
Well, even back when Lady Tribbie was spreading the prophecy, a skyfolk with a spear in hand had already issued a challenge to Aquila. My ancestor was also the first mortal to slay a god. Many brave
Ooh.
warriors who participated in the Kremnos festival are also counted among that heroine's descendants.
That just makes me more curious, Miss Hyacinth. With so many strong and brave fighters in your family tree, why did you choose to become a healer?
Because my wish is to add a footnote for ordinary people on the heroic epics blank page, and to heal every vulnerable person to the best of my ability. Though the
Selfless
duty of the Flame
duty.
Chase is heavy and profound, I wish my friends wouldn't be so troubled all the time. That's why
Aww.
I try to keep everyone as cheerful as possible.
That's right. I remember that Hyacinth definitely reduced the tension in that conversation the first time the Trailblazer met her.
Hey, she told Grey Mystery that they have sharp eyes and said they'd make good members of the Twilight Courtyard. Anyone would be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. What can I say? Having a friend who always looks after your emotional well-being is pure bliss indeed.
Miss Hyacinth has lots of cute birds in the Twilight Courtyard, too. And she loves taking pictures of them. You'd get along with her very well, Mr. Albert.
Wait,
Ha!
Yep, that's right. Here, Mr. Albert, let me take some photos of you.
Ha!
Silly.
Ooh, why are they all out of focus? Anyways, why don't we look at how Miss Hyacinth performs in battle?
Yes, I'm a wind character following the path of remembrance, and I'm skilled at protecting my teammates in battle. After using my ultimate, I can
So I was
restore
right.
HP for all
Ooh, that's
allies
pretty.
and increase their max HP.
Increase
And it's the
max
pretty
HP for
animation of the
everyone
pony.
in the team.
That's right. Both my ultimate and my skill
How
can
does the
restore HP
chubby
for
fat
all allies,
pony
as
Pegasus
well as
become
summon my good
that in the
helper,
sky?
Ika.
It looks so
Ika.
chubby.
Yeah,
like a
chubby.
Cute plushie. Hugging it must feel
Fat.
very nice.
Not only is little Ika very huggable, but they're also a great help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle, little Ika will consume their own HP to automatically restore HP for the teammate.
In other words, little
Passive.
Ika will automatically heal teammates both when they get hit and when
Nuts
they
for
actively consume their
Casterus.
own HP.
Rude.
That's right.
Skip
It's gonna
though.
feel pretty safe.
I
with
want
both
Phainon
Addison
and his
and
light
little Ika
cone. I
here.
have a guarantee.
Apart from
Not a
healing
chance in
teammates,
hell
little
I'm
Ika
bringing
can also
either of
attack
these
enemies.
characters home.
The more healing little Ika and I provide, the more damage little Ika deals to enemies.
Feels like even the battlefield becomes bathed in Miss Hyacinth's light of dawn, and my mood is lifted as well. Like a clear sky after rain.
Gentleness is a strength on its own. This colorful rainbow bridge and the floating bubbles are all symbols of thriving life.
After all, healing isn't all about the body. Revitalizing the spirit is very important too.
All right. After Miss Hyacinth, let's introduce the next character coming in version 3.3, Cipher.
Cat! Please don't be good for Acheron. Please don't be good for Acheron. Ah. Bloody cat. The animation's funny. Let's go. Murder with coin. Analogy for capitalism. God.
Stop! We're not done yet!
Boss Cipher told me there were treasures in that big studio. But there's nothing here. Still, thieves never return empty-handed. So give it to me.
Hey!
Give what?
Bitch!
What?
Give me my clothes back! Apologies. Let us continue.
Rip.
Like Glai and Tribbie, Cipher is also a Chrysos
They're
heir
cats.
who joined the flame chase journey at the very beginning. She has had the divine authority of trickery for many long years. But unlike the other heirs, Cipher's movements have always been elusive, and no one can pinpoint her whereabouts. She is almost never an Akama, but there always seem to be stories about her in the city.
Can't help it. I can't live in a place where the seamstresses got everything under surveillance.
Albert's right. We've been in Akama for so long, and yet we've hardly seen Miss Cipher at all.
I wonder what she's up to all day.
I have a hot scoop from an anonymous gray-haired source that says Cipher has been colluding with the spirit thief.
Hey! It's not colluding. Bartolos and I just have, similar interests. We're good partners when it comes to going on adventures and hunting for treasures.
You're normally competing,
that
seemingly,
spirit
though.
thief was so impressed by Cipher's charisma that they voluntarily became Cipher's sidekick.
Impressed by her charisma? Or by the promise of riches?
But seriously though, if someone could make me rich, ooh, then they'd be the most charismatic person on earth.
Here, you can have it back. I had a look at your working conditions, and it's not in line with our principles. Oh, tut-tut, what a poor bird. Poor bird. Take this as well. Go treat yourself and have some golden honey cakes after work.
Thank you. But why do I not feel happy about this?
Because they're making a point of you being poor.
Though they
And
are
abused
all
at work,
demigods,
which is
Cipher
rough.
different from Glai and Tribbie. She didn't seem to be all that interested in the flame chase journey or the Aeronova. It's more accurate to say that she prefers a carefree and unrestrained life.
That's true. It was only thanks to Lady Aglaya's generous payment that Cipher was willing to come send the Trailblazer and me to Styxia.
Her free-spirited and independent personality has given Aglaya quite the headache. The fact that the demigod of trickery is unwilling to fulfill her duties has become Aglaya's most vexing concern.
Oh, come on. How do you expect me to do a desk job? There's no way a cat could fulfill the duties of a god. It's not the cat's problem, though. Cats are always right.
Yeah,
That's not
Cats
true.
are always right.
right.
Cats are always... Wait, why did we all start defending Miss Cipher?
Isn't that the wonderful part about being the demigod of trickery?
The authority of trickery? Maybe that's how Cipher got Aglaya to value her so much. The cat pulled a little trick, and Aglaya was absolutely powerless to stop her.
You want to know my trade secrets that much? Then you gotta pay up, you know?
Please stop on my wallet. Well, as to how Cipher caught
Your
Aglaya,
wallet was
I
already
invited
stolen.
to
It's
join the
fine.
Flame Chase journey. That'll be for the
Like, there's so
Trailblazers to
little in
find
it that
out in version
it literally got
3.3.
thrown back as a
Well,
pittance.
let's see how this cat fights in battle.
Let's get on with it then. I'm a quantum character following the path of nihility. While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field, with a special state. When allies attack the enemy in that special
Okay.
state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy. and perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Record?
So unique
Are you saving up for something
debuffing,
astronomical?
which
Bingo.
does make it good,
When
but
I
is
use
it
my
level of
ultimate,
Joucho? Like
I will additionally
E0
deal
Acheron, I
true
could
damage
totally
to the
see
enemy
the
based
value
on
in
the
her.
damage value I've recorded.
Does she outrank Joucho
Does
though
that
in
mean
value
when
for
allies have
E2?
dealt
Because
damage
that's
to
the part
enemy,
that matters
the
to
higher the
me.
total damage is, the more
Hi,
additional
Acheron.
true damage Miss Cipher will deal?
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
But a cat always has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight. When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state. The recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed. In other words, if there are multiple enemies on the field.
Cipher can place her mark and do nothing as her teammates go all out on the attack. Then she can use her ultimate on the enemies on the field for a gazillion damage.
You know your stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw Miss Cipher using a huge magnet to pull the enemies in during the fight. Where did that come from?
That's my hometown's invention. The homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite.
Magnet.
It can pull away anything I want to get my paws on. Even gold.
So true. Look at how much stuff is getting pulled out of the enemy. There's so much gold.
At a girl,
Cats
Cass.
are good,
Kill
and
him.
The enemies of cats are evil. Look at about anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
There's no need for me to go easy on enemies. I'll take all their sparkling jewels and jingling coins. After using my technique, my
Puss in
movement
Boots!
speed will increase, and I will not be detected by enemies. Allies might even get some, extra goods when I get close to an enemy.
Ooh,
So
fun.
that's what you mean by thieves never return empty-handed.
Now that we've finished introducing Cipher, let's
Skip
have a look
both.
at this version's banners.
Those
3.3's
characters on
first
her
half
banner.
event.
Hyacinth has an
Trailblazers can acquire the
awful
limited
set of
5-star
4 stars.
character
Ew.
Hyacinth. The limited 5-star light cone, long
Ewy.
may rainbows adorn the sky, will also have a boosted drop rate.
Gross.
In the first half, the limited 5-star character, the
Hi,
Herta,
Herta.
is returning.
That's a bit
and at the
fast.
same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Into the Unreachable Veil, will become available once again. In version 3.3's second half,
Awful
warp
4
event,
stars.
Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star
There's
character.
one
Cipher.
good
The limited
4-star
5-star
light
light
cone there.
Lies Dance on the Breeze will also
Oh
have
God,
a boosted drop rate.
these like
In the second half,
extras
the limited 5-star
suck.
character Aglaya is returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star
Why are
light
they
cone,
rerunning so
Time
fast?
Will
What
Be
the hell?
Gold will become available once again.
Yay!
Time for a short break. The program will resume in just a few moments.
Oh my god. Fat! Bye. What on earth? They actually made him have a realistic run. Rip. Oh, yeah. Bye. Poor Albert. Even by winning, you got messed up.
This is version 3.3 special program.
Well, what happened to you during that break, Mr. Albert?
I'm okay. I just went on a walk in the forest and crashed into something.
You crashed into a tree?
Someone told me Mr. Albert crashed into a flying amphora.
What a jarring victory.
Rude.
All right. Enough of this. Let's get back to the program. Paniconi's Speed Cup
Hey!
Racing
Okay.
Tournament is now open for registration.
That's an Acheron
The
pattern,
mightiest
Aventurine
drivers are about to
pattern,
gather
and Boot
fight
Hill.
for supreme glory together.
Or is it Herta?
During the event,
Actually, no,
the
it's Herta.
Trailblazer will
Herta,
drive a
Aventurine, and
spheroid
Boot Hill,
race
I'd
car
assume.
and participate in a racing competition. Different race cars have different characteristics and abilities. First, let me introduce you to this super cool looking Sea Hunter Shark with a god-tier engine and supreme horsepower. It's the favorite of old-fashioned racers, guaranteed
Boot
to
Hill.
terrify your opponents.
The racetrack is different for each race. There will be acceleration bands, deceleration bands, and different kinds of
Fun.
obstacles. You've got to be able to deal with these surprises if you want to become the champion.
Hey, wait, there's a car coming up.
I love the events in this game.
But I see
Sometimes they're so
skillfully
good.
uses rockets to disrupt the opponent and employs the goddess
Please,
army
let's have this as a
to charge
multiplayer,
advance to
please.
overtake
It'll be
them on a
fun.
turn.
That's awesome. But the spheroids don't move forward by rolling?
It's not like roll the hamster ball night. We can't have the driver doing somersaults in there. Anyways, as the competition progresses, we'll unlock more race cars and enjoy different racing experiences.
Like what? Show us.
No problem. Let's look at the Lucky Car 13 Orphans. It said that whoever drives
Oh.
this car will be
Oh, it's based
blessed
on
by
you.
the god of
Okay,
games,
fine.
be forever safe, and win
Never mind.
every
I didn't
tile
notice
game.
the fish on it.
And there's this one with an absolutely stunning
Herta.
name. The Herdador.
All
Of
these
course.
cars look...
Well, there are die-hard fans everywhere, but I'm sure these celebrities won't mind having their likenesses printed on cars. Besides, the Trailblazer will encounter some old friends in this competition. Apart from the owner of these cars, I heard a certain hacker help the Trailblazer register for
Oh.
this competition. Then I
Nice.
wish all
Thanks,
the
Silverwolf.
drivers good luck in this competition. Let us now turn to the other version events.
Let's
In
go.
version 3.3.
Hey!
Legend of the
Oh, fun
Galactic
now.
Baseballer Demon King, followed by Giovanni. will
Look,
have
we've
its
got the little
official
icon for the
release. Giovanni's
raccoon.
investments is still paying off, and that's
Trash
all thanks
Panda.
to the valuable suggestions the Trailblazer gave in the previous beta test. The official release of Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will retain the lore and setting of a little raccoon looking for a baseball bat.
In every battle wave, the baseballer must defeat as many enemies as possible, gain experience,
Sure.
and try to increase their team level.
Cass, you are going to commit
After
some
you've
murders
raised your
in that
team
event.
level, you get one chance to select a weapon or accessory, and you can raise your combat power by combining
new
different
items.
weapons and accessories sensibly. After achieving max level with a weapon, and if in possession of its resonant accessory, it can ascend into a legendary weapon.
On top of that, there's one legendary weapon among the ones available this time that can be ascended further into an esteemed weapon. There are also combos
Bats.
between normal weapons that can become powerful twin
Hey!
weapons.
Lots of cool new stuff.
This is the official release after all.
Hi,
Lots of
Hyacinth.
new content has been added since the beta version. Also, the baseballer may encounter
Oh.
the Demon King's minions during battle.
He's the demon
Freedom.
king for this,
Get a
alright,
chance to open
sure.
chests and increase your combat power. After completing all the trials of one planet, the baseballer will receive one ultimate bat fragment. In the final battle, the baseballer will need to use the reforged ultimate bat to fight the ultimate enemy, the Black Cloak Demon King. Mr. Giovanni has great hope that the official release of the Legend of the
Well,
Galactic
Phainon, you
Baseballer
are the
will
enemy
bring
in
the
this story. I
Trailblazers
see.
supreme
Trinnon! In version
Aw.
3.3, Divergent Universe
Okay.
Protean
Update.
Hero will also have an update.
Nice.
And the remaining 6 golden blood spoons will be released.
A new buff system. What's the trick this time?
In the 6 goals that come
More
with the Divergent Universe
resources.
Protean Hero update,
Hey,
duration
our
of
guy.
rainfall day can be
Ooh.
reduced,
Why?
making day
Wait.
and night switch more
Wait.
frequently.
The one for an
This
axe
means
I
that
showed a
the golden
drumus.
blood
Let's go.
context will be triggered as day and night switch over.
Oh, so you're saying we should take advantage of how often day and night switch and reap the buffs to deal more damage.
Works for me.
Indeed.
So out of the 6 new schools, what will you choose, Mr. Albert,
Phainon.
as an expert of the Divergent Universe?
This is a bit difficult.
Our guy.
I'll pick Throne of Worlds to have a go first.
Let's
I
go.
believe that when
Our
day
guy.
and night switch over, Throne of Worlds will allow my allies to deal more damage.
Day and night do
Sweet.
switch very frequently here, so the team will have more chances to deal damage.
Relying on the field effect is pretty interesting.
There are more interesting things where that came from. For example, the chemical arts of the Bow of Rift can turn discarded and destroyed curios into cosmic fragments.
Sounds
Money.
like there will be new dimensions to consider in the future when it comes to strategizing.
You see, the Divergent Universe's strategy system also includes a new function that
Gotta
shares
love how
strategy
they're
codes.
mainly focusing
Trailblazers
in
can use
on
the strategy
remembrance
code
and
to
destruction
directly
there.
import a strategy in the game.
Look at the
It will be
buffs.
even easier to
Look at the buffs for the core equation and secondary equation. They are focusing a lot on destruction and remembrance on purpose.
find a specific strategy.
Like, I get it's a Casterus team, but
Okay,
come
we'll take
on,
a
they
short
could have
break.
picked someone
The show
else,
will
technically.
resume when we're back.
I have already redeemed the codes because I had someone send me them. So I want to skip a bit ahead. It's pretty, don't get me wrong, but I'll hear it when I play, probably, because the update will probably include this.
Welcome back.
I know what's up next. It's gonna be that good old
Yeah!
gift of Odyssey.
Let me
Indeed,
save for another set of
behold
guarantees.
and rejoice.
Nice.
The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events will
Sweet.
also return in this version.
Let's go.
Completing them will earn you double rewards.
We also have some new materials to introduce to
Ooh,
everyone.
physical stuff.
Stagnant
Okay,
shadow
thanks
sheep
for the
and
Phainon
sheep
stuff.
will come
I
in
know what I'm
line.
pre-farming.
And you can obtain the Ascension material, Invasive Clot, for physical characters upon completing the
Invasive
challenge.
Clot, what a
Coven
name.
of Corrosion,
Ooh,
Path
new
of
stuff.
Thunder
Ooh, Warrior Goddess of the Sun and Thunder and Wave Rider Captain. No, Wave Strider Captain, yeah, okay. What do they
will
do?
also open soon. Complete its challenge to obtain the 2 relic sets. Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder.
What do they
and Wave
do?
Strider Captain.
I want to
In
see.
terms of system optimization,
Show me what they
the relic
do.
storage limit will be increased to 3,000 in version 3.3.
Thank
To
God.
a bigger backpack. Now I
Good.
can hold more treasures and relics in there.
The red notification
relics is
reminder in
the
game
part that
will also
matters,
be
man.
optimized. The repeated red notification dots that Trailblazers see when switching devices will be significantly reduced, and the logic behind some counterintuitive notifications will also be optimized.
Good.
Yes.
All right, that brings us to the end of the version 3.3 special program.
That was good. I
It's
liked that.
time to call it a day. We'll see everyone next time.
Bye-bye.
There is no chance in hell of me bringing home either of the girls on this patch. Phainon! And now I have stuff I can pre-farm. Probably his talent mat, because we've got, well, the important mat, the weekly mat, because it'll probably be Aquila's as well. And then there's now potentially his Ascension mat available because it's physical typing. Let's go! Win for me. I am all in. Let me pre-farm a bit.